Another Weasley. Gryffindor, of course. Oh, here's an idiot. Let's move them over to friggin' Slytherin. Much anger in this one.
You're going Yoda, stay.
He does not have the Force. Slytherin.
Come on now, get a sip. Talking about shelf turds. Talking about shelf turds. Talking about shelf turds. And get yourself a glass. Shelf turds. My name is David, this is Kira, and welcome to Shelf Turds. And tonight, we don't know what we're drinking because we're drinking whatever is in a big old box from Dan and Julie Like. Now, Kira, for people at home that don't know who Dan and Julie Like are, tell us about Dan and Julie Like.
They will know who Dan is because back in the day, he was a wrestler.
What?
Like a Mickey Rourke wrestler. So he went to high schools and he did those wrestling shows. Do you remember going to those in high school?
No, definitely not. Tell me about it.
No? Okay, so they still set up the ring and they still everyone had their own characters and they still did the wrestling.
What was Dan's wrestling name?
El Cartel.
Dan's wrestling name was El Cartel.
El Cartel, yes. So he donned a mustache that most guys did in the cartel back in the 80s.
What would Dan Like, aka El Cartel, what would he say as he was entering the ring?
I'm gonna really do this guy good. Don't turn your back on me or I'll get you. I'm gonna butter your bread.
Was that his full-time job?
Yeah, he didn't want to. He's a modest fellow, and he didn't want to go to the big times. He's like, I'm having fun right here. And then he met the love of his life.
I thought wrestling was the love of his life.
No. She was one of the high school cheerleaders. Hold on, let me think.
No, let's go with that. So Dan, the grown man, also known as El Cartel.
El Cartel.
One day, as he's pinning a guy, something catches his eye. It's an underage cheerleader.
No, she just dressed up. She thought it was a costume party.
Why was she in the high school?
Well, she heard of this event and it said costumed and then wrestlers, real small. So she just thought it was a costume party and she came dressed as a cheerleader. Well, back in the day, that's where you have all the fun stuff. Everything happens at the high school because they have the big spaces.
For activities?
For activities, yes.
And so Julie goes to the high school and gets noticed by El Cartel.
Yeah.
Julie's a looker, let's face it. Mm-hmm. So I understand why El Cartel, honed in on that while he was pinning a guy. What did Julie like about El Cartel?
In all of his catchphrases, she was like, oh, he is a tough dude.
Tell me more of El Cartel's catchphrases.
You gonna back that thing up or am I gonna push up on it?
That was one of his catchphrases.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, that's different. Most guys say, I'm gonna get you. I just came from your mother's last night, and your dad and I hung out more. He'll say, I'll get your dick for this. You better be good or I'm gonna be hard.
She's like, man of my dreams.
Yes, man of my dreams. He's got a mustache, and he's saying cool stuff.
All right, so let's get into the big box that El Cartel and Julie Like sent to us.
Big old box.
Flight answers, so we're gonna need to hold on to that. A through D for each of us. There is a big package here called Loser, and there's something for the loser here.
Uh-oh.
And then there's something here that's sort of in the shape of a heart that says winner.
I'm gonna get on you like head lice. And they're like, no, I don't want head lice, please.
That's a really good catchphrase. Ooh.
Danny's another one of his is like, better watch out or I'm gonna dump all over you. Dump their bodies on the ground.
Their what on the ground?
Their bodies. It's like that song.
Bodies hit the floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Julielle was really into metal back then.
She loves Guar. Straight up.
She's like, Slipknot, maybe.
This is blind rules.
Yes. Is that what you prefer? Do you prefer? Just tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to go ahead.
You can't be like Danielle and say I'm gonna take a dump on you. Just tell me exactly what you mean.
I'm gonna take a dump on you. Just tell me exactly where you want it.
4 wheated whiskeys, 3 easy to find bottles, and 1 allocated bottle. Rules so easy, even you two can understand. That's a lot coming from El Cartel.
I actually appreciate it. Thank
Power
you, buddy.
bottom. Guess which one is the allocated pour, and you win. Like Danielle, he says, I'm gonna allocate you. And they're like, no, I don't wanna go missing. Okay. If both of you guess right, then the person who guesses closest to total proof on all pours wins. Yeah, so it's proof and which one's allocated and which one's our normal ones, I guess. There's no pens down here, Mr. Genius.
There are pens down there.
That's your wrestling name. I'm Mr. Genius. And I like to tell you things that you don't know. That's what you do.
Is it?
That's your power move, and I'm like, oh, just kill me already.
So my wrestling name is Mr. Genius.
Yeah. And I'm Mrs. Annoyed. How you like that? That's what Danielle says. And they're like, whoa, stop! And he follows him around.
So they're trying to get away from him in the ring.
Yeah.
And he's just following. We're looking for the allocated. We're guessing proof on each one. Getting into number A.
That's what
Ooh.
That's what Dan says to his. He was, I'm gonna get in your number A. And they're like, what?
So what do you think of this nose?
I don't know, but let me do you. Actually, the nose is really, really nice on this
You
one.
might as well mock me because you are terrible at guessing proof, and I'm totally gonna win that heart-shaped box over there. Nirvana.
The smell on this is beautiful.
It's a wonderful smell, for sure.
This is a very expensive bottle from what I'm smelling.
I don't know if it's expensive, but I do enjoy the smell.
So I am getting a ton of floral, a little bit of a wine taste or wine smell.
I'm getting like a pine tree.
Smells like perfume.
For me, I think it's more of that floral mixed with the pine. But it's over 100, potentially pushing 107, 110.
I thought we said we weren't going to discuss proof.
Shit.
Now that I'm smelling it again, it smells sweet, but it does not taste sweet. It does taste a little proofy, but not too high. It's kind of lingering. It's kind of staying and hanging out a little bit, but I'm getting a bitter aftertaste.
This is a really nice weeder. I don't think that it's allocated, but I just admitted neither one of us know what the hell that's even going to taste like. Do you think this is hard to find allocated whiskey?
I don't think so.
Sure. I don't think so either. I don't think A is the allocated pour.
I think it's wonderful.
No, I like it too. I do think it drinks a little bit hot, which is confusing because it didn't nose hot. Moving into number B.
I'll slap ya. I'm gonna slap ya.
I'm gonna slap ya. That's what something he would also yell.
Yep, and they're like, "Gee, this guy's weird. Slapping you because you disrespected me."
So this is nosing a little bit of a...
Ooh, I'm getting a ton of strawberry or cherry on here. Grape or something. Oh, it was good. It smells a little proofy.
I was gonna say this smells less proofy than the first one, but the first one I feel like had a deceptive nose.
So laundry, maybe? Is that clean cotton smell?
So I don't want to agree with you on that, but I am getting a scent of clean laundry.
Yeah.
Off the nose, I'm thinking this is just north of 100 proof. So this is delicious. This is smooth, great long finish, spicy, in all the ways that you want it to be spicy.
I love it when you were talking about it, you just stare at it.
That is what I do.
But you're not talking to this, you're talking to the camera, so make sure you know who your audience is.
B continues to grow, expand, change. There's some cola in there.
Yeah.
It is spicy. It is long finish, potentially a deceptive proof. B is really, really, really nice.
It was good. Almost at the end, it's almost like a tobacco taste, not tobacco, like a nice cigar taste that's just sitting in your mouth.
Yeah, I can get behind that, for sure.
Although sometimes I don't like cigars because they're just too big. What am I gonna do with the cigar? It's taking way too long. Next one.
Draw any sexual comparisons to that comment that you would like.
That's what El Cartel says. He's like, this is gonna be really long.
Moving on to number C.
Ooh, vanilla bomb.
Yeah? I'm getting Christmas baked goods. I might have been off on the ginger cookie.
Maybe you're thinking molasses.
Yes, that is it. Like a molasses cookie. That is 100% it. I want to go back in because the finish on this one's kind of short. I think it tastes kind of butterscotchy in the mouth.
It is really short, like it just stopped.
Yeah. So I like this. I do like it. But B still stands out to me as the best pour.
I agree.
C is confusing. I like the nose a lot. The finish is the weakest. Moving on to number D.
All right. Did you say Funky Comandina? Because now it's in my head.
No, I didn't.
Someone whispered it to me.
Bars Haunted by Tone Loc.
Honestly, as soon as I smelled a meadow with like a bunch of flowers. Again, flowery to me.
I am getting more like grassy, earthy notes, but I'm not getting like a floral or like a perfume. Okay, so this one does not, we may be very warmed up at this point, but this one does not smell proofy. And it smells earthy.
I'm also getting a really big like liquid smoke smell.
I am not getting liquid smoke at all. I'm getting like baker's chocolate and earth.
We've had this before, I feel.
Yeah, maybe. I'm actually getting a little bit of nut on this.
So
This is
I'll guess that. We'll see.
baker's chocolate.
All right. I got my guesses in, and I do love B the most. I'm with you there.
But
C
is that
is
the allocated?
okay.
Is that the allocated?
Yeah,
That's the question.
right.
I'm going back to B.
As soon as you smell B, do you still get that clean cotton smell?
B to me,
It's good. I like it.
there was
I
something.
like it.
I'm almost getting like a coffee note in there now too. B is just complex on complex.
Can't change proof unless you're me. And then you can change your proof because it's me. But then I'm always wrong on proof, so it doesn't matter. Because it's me.
Kira's total proof guess is 452. My total proof guess is 431. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Number A is Maker's Mark
Oh!
101.
I really thought the other one was Maker's Mark. You're kidding.
So I was way off on proof. It drank hot to me. I had it at like 119. Would you have that?
Well, I had it at first 115, and then I changed it to 120. Because you're right. Going back through, it was like hot.
My first guess was 110. Should have stayed there because it would be less embarrassing. Number B, which we both said is our favorite,
And I do think that this one's the allocated one as well.
is Weller 107.
Is it allocated?
Kira, I had 111 proof. What did you have?
120.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
I don't know these things, okay?
Number C, Redemption Wheat, which is 96 proof. Kira, what'd you have for proof?
110.
I had 100.
Ah,
So far,
good.
the only one I'm really embarrassed about is number A, which is also stupid because we own it, and I was just drinking it the other day. D is Rebel Yell 100, which is
100.
100, which I had 101 for
I
D.
had 101 too. David, you got the proofs correct. Now, which one is the allocated?
Dan didn't indicate allocated, which means that Dan believes that we understand what allocated bourbon actually is. Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Ew, I was gonna say that too, David. Ew.
Ew. Weller 107 is our favorite. Believe it or not, we picked it over Rebel Yell 100, Redemption Wheat, and Maker's Mark 101. When it comes to proof, that added up to 404 total proof. I had 431. Kira, what did you have?
452.
I am so disappointed in myself because I feel like I got close on B, C, and D, and A, Maker's 101, just out to lunch on the proof of this one. To the spoils go the winner and the loser here because the likes sent 2 packages. Kira, will you hand over the packages?
Loser. Lahu Zahar.
I'm really curious to see what you got. I'm excited to see it.
Me too.
Maybe
me
it's
too.
Fireball.
Old Carter Barrel 99 Bourbon. I don't think that's a loser thing.
Hold the fucking phone. Old Carter?
Yeah.
We have never had Old Carter. Ever.
No. Oh, I'm excited to try that. Oh, I love it.
Let's see it.
Hold on. Let me open the whole thing. It's like Christmas. It's a poop hat. This is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
I freaking love this.
That's amazing. Okay, so
Magic.
So this is the winner.
I'm so happy right now. All I can do is just smile and smile. It is
Fireball.
Wild Turkey 101. It's Wild Turkey, David.
Old Carter Barrel 99. Is it the same thing for both of us?
Yes.
It's like Christmas.
Ooh, chocolate is for amateurs.
Hell yeah. This is the coolest. Thank you so much. I'm nervous.
I am so excited.
Thanks to El Cartel and Julie Flores for our very first sips of Old Carter anything.
Oh my god. Brown sugar paprika? Is there some bell peppers in here? I don't know, but I am digging it and I'm gonna just go right in.
Let's do it.
It's my whole mouth is having a sensation of being in a wind tunnel. And in the wind tunnel, I'm also getting smells of just like apricot and a little bit of cinnamon fire. I'm getting some heat too.
It is complex. I want to say hints of tobacco in there, but it's different. Almost like a sweet tobacco, or maybe it's leather. I'm trying to figure out. Regardless,
I think I would go more leather. Yeah.
Regardless, it is just stupid good. Leather, tobacco, sweetness, spice, barrel, but not overpowering gross barrel. Just damn.
When David talks in a monotonous tone, that means he's serious.
It's called monotonous.
You guys, if you're a loser in the likes vision, you get a hat. That is cool. I'll be your loser all day. I don't even care. Thank you so much for this light. This has been so fun. I love presents. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave us a comment, and yeah, it's sort of like Christmas.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you, mean it.
Because you don't know how hard he's gonna get.
A threat like be good or I'm gonna be hard.
Yeah, Dan always loved to be behind those wrestlers when he was dumping pile drivers on them.
He preferred behind moves.
Yeah, he liked to grab them right from behind.
Well, I think there's a wrestling name for that. That's not the name for it. Because my friend once said I would make a great power bottom, and I just thought maybe he was referring to how he imagined that I would wrestle.
No, he just thought probably you were cute or something. And he was wrong. So.
Bow. El Cartel.
First time with a sweet time. Second time with a twist. Third time.
You're in between my legs and I'm pinning you with my fists. Oh, I think that you're part of Slytherin. Oh, I think that you're part of Hogwarts.
Difficult choice. Much anger in this one.
You're going Yoda, stay.
He does not have the Force. Slytherin. Oh, another Weasley. Gryffindor, of course. Oh, here's an idiot. Let's move them over to friggin' Slytherin. Old Carter belongs to the House of